Okay, so a little introduction on what we're going to be doing in this video is another leak down test on this Yamaha slider. I'm just going to get it nice and warm, take it for a little ride, see if it bogs down on me, and either way we're taking it apart whilst it's warm to try and do a leak down test and see if we can find an air leak. So right here, when I took the air filter off, you can see there's loads of fuel just dripping out of the carburetor right there. But again, this bike doesn't have a problem with being too rich, okay? So I'm not too worried about this right now. It's bogging down, it's not getting enough fuel. But I am going to take the carburetor apart and just make sure everything's okay on the inside from what I can see. So I ended up taking the carburetor fully apart, which isn't what I was supposed to be doing right now. So I took the float out, I took the throttle needle out, and I inspected everything, and it all seemed okay. So what we're doing is just removing all these plastics so I can check the engine and make sure there's no air leaks. But also I need to make sure I can get to the flywheel just so I can turn the engine over and put the piston at bottom dead center. We're going to block off the exhaust port, make sure the piston's at bottom dead center, put the spark plug back in nice and tight, and then we're going to put my pressure checking kit into the intake manifold, pump 6 psi of pressure into it, and then we're going to spray everything with soapy water to check for any bubbles, which will show that we've got an air leak. So the main areas I wanted to check this time was the crank seals. So I bought a flywheel puller, but unfortunately this is not the right one. This will not work with my engine, so I've had to buy another one, and we're going to have to wait a few days for that to turn up before we can continue the video. But from doing this video, I know for a fact I've not got any air leaks now on the exterior. So if there is an air leak, it could be on the crank seals. Other than that, there's probably not an air leak, so the carburetor might want replacing, or maybe it just needs tuning. But as I said in the last video, we're already running 100 main jet. How much bigger do we need to go for this thing to run right? So I don't think it's the jetting. It's either a problem with the carburetor or it's a problem with fuel delivery. But we're going to figure it out, guys. So like and follow. You don't want to miss a thing, because you might end up learning something that can help you fix your bike in the future.